For this new case situation with Raylina, I would review the available client information because this is our last week together. That's assuming that you've worked with them for 8 weeks or so, and we'd probably go over case notes in order to make sure that she has completed all of her goals, she's doing well, and she's ready to end our sessions together. For exploring and consulting, in this scenario, was she was given a tutor to help her in her school because she's getting behind, and also she was enrolled in a substance abuse education program, and so maybe, or for that, I would contact them to make sure that she's doing good in those um, areas. And for arranging, I would arrange the room in order to make sure that she is comfortable, and I would arrange to make sure that she stays with this tutor and with the substance abuse program. And also, I would still, as always, have empathy for her and be understanding if she is upset about the sessions ending. And finally, with self-exploration, self-centering, I would acknowledge perhaps that working with Raylina was very enjoyable, and to a certain extent, it's sad to not be working with someone anymore. So it's important to acknowledge that. And as always, I'll be here now, ready to work with Raylina in order to address any concerns she has about this being our last session. How are you doing today, Raylina?
I'm doing good.
Can you talk about how your week has gone?
Well, not too much has happened. I mean, I'm not fighting with my mom anymore, so that's good. I actually had a really good conversation with her the other day, and she helped me work out some problems I was having with some of my friends who wanted to go drinking, and I didn't want to go with them, and it was really nice to just talk to her, and she actually helped me.
Okay. That sounds awesome. That sounds like you really turned your relationship around as helping other parts of your life. So, you know that this is our last meeting, so we're just going to kind of go over everything and make sure that we reached all your goals to your satisfaction, basically. So, when you first came here, you were really having a hard time talking to your mom, and you were also having a hard time in school and with drugs and alcohol, and we kind of changed that. So with your mom, it sounds like you have been having really good conversations. Probably that was helped by establishing the goals of having a 10-minute conversation a day and not being critical of each other and trying to work towards being able to talk to each other about tough problems. Like you talked about a problem that you were having with your friends, in being able to talk in a cohesive way so that you can solve your problems without having to fight with each other. So that sounds like a really good thing. And with the alcohol and marijuana, we got you involved with the substance education class. How has that been going?
It's been going good. I'm making a lot of new friends, and it's nice to have new friends who don't want to go drinking and who are there trying to find other things to do like me. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's going pretty good.
Awesome. That sounds really great. And then because you were struggling in school a little bit, we set you up with a tutor. Is that going okay?
Yeah, I mean, I think she's a little bit snobby, but I mean, she's helping, so it's okay.
Okay. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good do you feel about the goals that we have reached?
Probably like a 9.
Mm-hmm.
I think I feel really good. Like we've reached them. Like I said, I don't like my tutor very much, but it's okay. It's all going good.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good do you feel about your relationship with your mom?
9.5.
9.5. Awesome. Okay. So it sounds like you've made a lot of improvement over the last 8 weeks, and you've done really well. Where do you want to? What do you want to do next on your own, possibly? Do you have any other things that you would like to improve?
I don't know about improving necessarily, but I was thinking about maybe joining a new club because part of the group you had me join, they said we should look at being more involved in our school. So I was thinking of joining a club maybe.
Okay, that sounds really good. Do you have any in mind, or were you just thinking about it?
Just thinking about
Okay.
it.
Okay. But that sounds like a really good goal. I mean, being more involved in different programs and stuff can be helpful for you. And getting new friends that have different interests is always interesting. How do you feel about the progress that we have made? Do you feel like I have helped you? Yeah?
Yeah.
Is there anything I could have done that would have been more helpful?
I don't think so. I mean, everything's going well and everything's working out just right. So maybe you could talk to my tutor about being less snobby, but it's okay.
Okay. Do you want to talk about what this meant to you? Because I know it meant, for me, it was, I really liked working with you and helping you solve your problems. And so how do you feel about
I feel good.
that? Okay.
Can you repeat the question
Yeah,
again?
what, this process, how has that meant to you?
Oh, I guess it meant a lot to me because it changed a lot of things, and I do feel good now, and I feel like things are better. So yeah, it meant a lot to me.
That sounds really good. Sounds like you have definitely made progress, and that's changed your outlook on your whole situation. So with that, I guess I will let you know that if you ever feel that you need more help, you can contact me at this office or with my email or phone number, contact information, and I can give that to you if you feel like you're not doing well anymore, or if you just need some advice. Does that sound like a good idea?
Sounds good.
Okay. Well, just I'm really proud of all the progress that you've made. I feel like you've done a really good job in strengthening the relationships with your mom and making better choices and making new friends and getting better at school. Hopefully, we'll talk about the tutor. Talk with the tutor maybe. So. It's been really nice working with you. Would you like me to walk you out?
Yeah.